So, welcome back to episode 3, where I'm joined with nobody. Because someone couldn't be asked turning up, and Brad decided to take all the credit for something that we both worked so hard for. So, fuck him.
Heyo!
So, you're in my chair, I'm in your chair. This is weird.
Quite like it over
Yeah.
here.
Won't get strained neck to the right this time.
Yeah.
To the left.
Bit of fake beef just to whip up some promotion. Funny, isn't
It's
it?
a bit of PR stuff. That was a good one, that, to be fair. That was unreal.
The amount of people that messaged us thinking that we genuinely followed. I had clients asking me where they were getting the haircut this week.
So you had Ben Shelley text you, then he texted me.
Yeah.
I had two of my cousins ring, and my best mate ring. We could have gone a lot further with it. We actually could have.
The only thing that was missing was me taking a dig at you afterwards.
Yeah.
Like, if I took a dig at you afterwards, like, it would have looked so.
Yeah, but imagine I removed you off the booking system. Just blocked your appointment.
The headache of resetting that back up would have been a nightmare, but it would have been jokes.
Staff, Aaron and Mitch. Oh, where's Brad? No, but yeah, we got a good reaction off that, and it actually worked.
Yeah, it did pop. It popped.
It
like,
worked.
my views were really, really high. Like, really, really high. Yeah.
So it worked, but we're here, episode 3. We were supposed to have a guest, but he couldn't. Well, didn't turn up without us knowing.
Yeah.
So we thought we might as well use this time while we're here to speak about what we did yesterday.
Yeah. Something that we've worked on a long time. We did a shoot for S26. All the social links will be down below for you to go and check it out. It went well. It went really well.
First of all, S26. We spoke about this for an awful lot, but it was an idea that come off clients speaking to us, really.
Yeah.
We obviously the shop name Studio26, and everyone had this brand image as S26, and S26 wasn't a thing.
Yes.
Then we wanted another aspect as outside the barbershop
to create content.
Yeah.
To
create
content. That's something that me and you do both really, really enjoy doing is creating content. Yeah, it's another form of content like this podcast.
It's something to give back to the people. We've put a lot into this, and to get it going, to the shoot yesterday, which was mega. Like, I learned a lot yesterday on that shoot.
100%. Especially having we had the proper photographers and videographers. We also had proper models as well, and you realise what goes on these shoots. Like, it's so in depth. The hard work you've got to put in for a media shoot for a brand is madness.
Like, we've done a shoot for hair care in Wales, which didn't go to correct plan due to weather, but we persevered.
And we actually got really good content.
We were lean enough to adapt straight away in the morning. We're all very rough.
Yeah.
And yesterday we actually, none of us drank the night before, I don't think. But I learnt a lot from, that was a small scale shoot. We literally shot one thing.
Oh, 100%.
So imagine the scale of where we expect and where
S26 where we're aiming to go.
It's absolutely bonkers. Like, massive thank you to Charlie, Joe, Ollie and Jess for stepping in. And all the other background people, you are.
100%.
It was a massive eye opener.
I really enjoyed it.
I really enjoyed
being a part of it. It was just interesting.
It was interesting.
Yeah,
it's different to being out. We're in a public place, like where the haircare stuff. No one's seen us.
Yeah,
it's quite remote. This was a centre of Stockport.
Yeah.
Like, there was a lot of people about. We had people taking pictures of us taking the shoot, which was sick.
It was really interesting, the amount of people that were asking us questions.
We've sold the hoodie before
the shoot even started.
Before anyone knew. Bearing in mind, only the people at that table yesterday knew what the hoodie was.
Yeah.
Someone's got theirs on today.
Genuinely, like, someone came over to me and was like, I really like your hoodie. Like, what is it? Like,
it was sick.
Yeah, madness.
I swear he's a baller that's just walked past. Unless I just recognise him from the back. I'm sure he's a baller.
Hey, mad. Don't know. Who was it?
Open door. Left. Nah. Is he not?
He works at the bank in, bro.
Oh, it's why he looks like someone who's a baller. Looks like one of the F2 guys.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Defo
Defo isn't, but yeah, I get what you're thinking there. Yeah.
But yeah, going back to the shoot, it was mad. I think it was a sick start. Like we have been harsh on ourselves for these first hoodies, in the sense of next time this is what we want, and
yeah, it's going to be so much more than what it is now.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? Like diversifying the product for a start will be a key to the next one.
Yeah, like
but we have not held back on what we've put into it. Like the quality of the product is unreal.
The quality is very good now, but that can only get improved.
Yeah,
like
100%.
We've got to start from the bottom. Nothing can be perfect straight away.
Yeah.
But a mega response, and thank you to the ones.
Yeah. The response on Instagram has been really, really good.
The response on Instagram,
the amount of people that have messaged me and gone like, "What a great idea!" Like the amount of great ideas we've had.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, no, really positive. Yeah, it was really cold though, wasn't it?
It was brass.
I felt really sorry for the models because it was so cold.
They just had a hoodie on.
Yeah.
They had down jackets, beanies, and they just had a pure hoodie on.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway. So yeah, then staying on S26 topic.
Mm-hmm.
It is mad to think. Like I've been listening to pods on like George Heaton from Represent, a few other boys.
Which is a huge brand.
Yeah, massive brand. I think a lot of brands get a lot of inspiration from them now.
Yeah.
Like when they started out with the Owners Club, and it literally scaled the brand into another atmosphere.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, but people forget they've been around for 10 years.
Yeah, it's a long time.
They've scaled it from summer that I think he started out printing just T-shirts, and now look at where the brand's gone. Like, fucking massive respect to him. Like, but that Owners Club, everyone's kind of copying the same idea, which is sick. But I don't know, as a brand, are you going to get a bit annoyed with that? Or not what, annoyed.
As in someone ripping off your idea?
I seen one on Instagram the other day, and it was literally copy and represent. Yeah. And it was the Owners Club idea, but their branding and their word different. I understand, like, trends do happen, and they probably want to originate to kick this off from what I know.
Well, it's a bit like, say a barbershop opened in the next town over, and it was called Studio27. You'd be a bit peeved, innit? And like all the colours were the same, and everyone had the at S27 Frank.
But that's probably one step too far.
Yeah.
Like clothing is a bit different. There's that many clothing.
Also, like everyone's following the same trends anyway.
Yeah. It's mad. Like they start like this is what we've planned for the future, but not planned for. We said we're going to be lean with it. So trends do happen. So we do want to follow trend, but keep to our origin. We want to keep to our mission and vision. Really.
Yeah. We've got an original concept. Do you know what I mean?
We've got the original concept, and it's moving. We like listening to people as well.
Yeah, 100%.
So it's not just
like people's feedback is what makes a brand what it is.
Yeah, look at like you could take like Arctic Monkeys.
Yeah.
Like for me now the shit. But back in the day, they used to be so good when they were making music for people.
Unfortunately, they just do what they want now, innit?
Yeah, so like our vision is to make something for people, and always the motto is it's founded by two. Could have been founded by one yesterday, so it's founded by.
Just to clear up, like it was a joke.
It was a joke. We had it.
It was pre-planned.
The prick symbol on the end. added a bit more salt to the wound.
A little bit of spice.
It was a joke. But yeah, the vision is found a buy two, suitable for all.
Yeah. I feel like fashion can be so one-dimensional, as in like a lot of clothes they're made for one certain body type or one certain person. Where we're trying to avoid that.
Yeah, we're trying to be suitable for all, 1,000%, and hopefully when this drop comes out, because we've not even released this drop yet,
and the amount of positive feedback that we've had is crazy. People haven't even seen the shoot pictures yet. And we've saying like it's fresh.
We've not even seen the shoot pictures.
Yeah.
But we've seen the hoodie. We designed the hoodie.
Yeah.
So yeah, once
we've already started drafting up the second drop. Really,
the second drop's ready to go.
Yeah. But
we want it.
We want everything perfect. Well, as close to perfection as you possibly can.
Yes, exactly. Following that timescale to move the brand forward without jumping from 0 to 3. Like 100%. We said in the other project, 0 to 1, right, drop 1, 2, let's go. Then let's actually push the brand where we want it to go. Mm-hmm. So,
mega.
But massive. So
as you can probably see, there's 3 chairs. We were meant to have a guest. A lot of people wanted a guest. We did everything right to get a guest.
The guest was supposed to be here.
Yeah, the guest was supposed to be here 45 minutes ago. So this pod was all planned based on a guest. So this is a bit of an off the cusp kind of pod. Not that we plan regimented podcasts. It's just everything that we had to speak about tied into the guest who has just not showed up. So, but these things happen. The most frustrating part is so many people wanted a guest to see see it dynamically change, kind of thing.
Yeah, but, it was.
So if you do have any ideas for a guest, we're all ears. Like,
I think we've got a lot of guests lined up.
Yeah,
like we wanted to keep the first one was ready to go. He was the one who was available.
Yeah.
Like we've got people who after the season. Yeah, I'm not going to go into too much detail of who they are because I want everything to be like a surprise announcement, really. But so we just took the time to go off the cuff. Speak about S26 because
I think it needed addressing anyway.
It needed addressing, yeah. Like we've not spoke about it.
Yeah.
Like we've kept it so secret, but it's out now.
Yeah.
So keep your eyes on at S26.store on Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
You can sign up to the website mail list.
Yeah.
And the hoodies will be released in the next 2 weeks. 1,000%. Start of Feb.
And it'll be a first come, first served. It's a very, very limited drop. Like
the ones who are signed up will get the email.
Yeah, if you signed up to the email list, you'll be emailed basically saying when they go on sale. And once they're gone, they're gone. There's not a magic warehouse where we've got thousands and thousands of these hoodies. Like once they're gone, they are gone. So
they're limited. That's what we want S26 to be. Quite exclusive, but exclusive to everyone.
100%.
While we're here, we've never really touched on the matter of we're male and everyone suffers with mental health. I thought we might as well have a little discussion because it was one of the things that the guest wanted to speak about today.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've never spoke about it, but we want people to be assured of actually what we are as well as barbers.
Yeah, 100%. I think people underestimate how much mental health wise we actually do. Like you genuinely, I describe our job as like a social worker. Like
I've always said, a barber, you pay for 45-minute consultation and you get a free haircut with it.
Yeah, 100%. It's a safe space to come and chat. And
yeah, we hear a lot about people.
Yeah, there's things that you'll say to your barber that you wouldn't dare say to anyone else.
No, at all. But like we want to put the message across of we are here.
100%.
We are here to speak, and our numbers are online. Our emails are online. Our DMs are always open.
Yeah.
Like the biggest killer of men is mental health.
It's crazy.
It is shit. Like, it is fucking bonkers.
It's scary more than anything. Like, I've been affected by mental health several times, and I've lost people that I've known very well and stuff like that, and it's always the ones that you wouldn't expect, and that is the scariest part about it.
Yeah.
And it's because people genuinely, they feel like they're in a dark corner, and their only way out is to unfortunately fucking take their own life, innit? And
just speak to someone.
That's 100%. 100%.
What advice would you give someone? Like, from you to someone.
There's always someone there that is more than happy to listen to you and have a chat with you. Do you know what I mean? It's a lot of the times people end it because they think that is the best possible outcome, and it never is. It never is. There's, even if it's not a friend or a family member, there is like hotlines and stuff like that you can call and stuff like that. One thing that I'd say personally for my mental health to get through dark days is exercise.
Yeah.
I know exercise isn't for everyone, but the reward that it gives to your brain, the dopamine that it releases, is so good for your mental health. Like, even something like going playing five-a-side with a few of your mates once a week can be the difference between it being a good week and a bad week.
If you feel, like, you don't even have to exercise. If you feel your mental health being affected from your current home, like a scenario at home, it's bring yourself out of that aspect.
Yeah.
Go for a walk,
Change
to your
scenery.
Yeah, definitely. Just do something other than where you think that mental health is. Like, a massive one I live by is, if you believe you're in a shit situation, you more than likely will get it. It will affect you more.
100%.
And it's hard to explain that one, but
and it affects everything. If you come to work in a bad mood, you're gonna be angry all day.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Don't do it. Like, don't bring others down around you. They want to help you.
Yeah.
1,000%. But especially, don't think you're in a shit situation, because psychologically you probably put yourself in a worse situation.
Yeah. By being so negative.
Yeah, don't think positive and just speak to someone.
100%.
But fitness is key for mental health. It is.
Personally, I think so. Definitely.
It's one
of the keys. I've been at two very extreme scales in terms of physically and mentally. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've been like peak fitness. Do you know what I mean? And life was pretty good then. And I've as a small guy, I've been like 17 stone 2. Do you know what I mean? And mentally, I was not in a good place when I was 17 too, because you look in the mirror and you look like shit, so you're going to feel like shit. And that's always going to be a negative influence. And it's all about breaking the cycle of having a poor lifestyle and stuff like that. And if you have, I'm a very structured person, so like, I need good structure around me. So like 9 times out of 10, I eat the same thing every day. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a routine, I get up at the same time. Do you know what I mean?
I think,
it's all about having a positive routine. Whereas if you're in a negative routine of getting up late, being a bit moody, eating junk food, which massively affects my mentality, eating junk food massively, not going to the gym, so you're not letting any frustrations out, lifting any weights or doing any running or anything. Like, it all has a knock-on effect massively. To me personally, every person's different though. That's one thing I'll say. And you've got to find one thing that someone said to me when I was, you've got to find a hobby that helps take your mind off it.
Yeah. That's always been football for me.
Yeah. For you, it might be football. For Jeff around the corner, it might be playing on his Xbox with his boys on party chat. It's literally, it can be something as simple as going on a walk, going fishing. I used to love fishing. You know what I mean?
Fishing's sick.
Fishing's great because you literally, as long as you're in a healthy headspace, fishing's great.
Yeah.
If I'm sat on a bank and my head's not in the right place, maybe it's not the best thing for you. Do you know what I mean? But stuff like that, you've got to find what works for you.
Surrounding yourself with positive people.
100%.
Positive people. Like, I'm always that person that I'm always trying to be positive, but when I go quiet, it's not because I'm angry. Like if I'm angry or annoyed at someone, I'll just tell them straight away, like, look, don't do that. I'm not one of these to hide it, but when I go quiet, I'm probably thinking about someone.
Yes.
And it's more than like the work. Like we spoke about the other day in work, and it was like people are bipolar, this, that, and that. But you try just blaming someone for being bipolar. You can't do it nowadays. Like you can't just go like he's got bipolar just because he doesn't speak to you that one occasion.
Yeah.
Like I always speak to
you
people.
You don't know what's going on
like,
behind closed
No, you don't know
doors,
what's going on. So that's probably going to put them in a worse situation they're already in.
Yeah.
Like 1,000%. Oh, you okay? You seem a bit quiet. It's like, oh yeah, sorry mate, I'm thinking about something. I'm working and busy. But yeah, or another key factor, I think, always have your mates for backup. Always have your mates to rely on.
Yeah, 100%. Mates can dig you out the trenches.
Don't cut them off by not speaking to them.
Yeah, because then you're isolating yourself.
Yeah, you are isolating. You can't do it
alone. Friends and family will dig you out the trenches. I can pretty much guarantee that I'd say 90% of people at some point in your life you will be affected by mental health. Whether it be a big effect or a little effect, it might even just be feeling anxious for one day. But the extreme could be you could be severely depressed.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like I would have described myself as severely depressed at my worst. Do you know what I mean? And luckily, and the people that are watching this will know who helped me through it and all that. Like I had a really good team of people around me to get through it and stuff like that. And it made a world of difference. If God forbid, what would have happened if I didn't have that group of people? But
yeah, you're not alone.
Yeah, you're never completely alone.
Everyone will be affected, no matter if it's the smallest, biggest. But everyone will be affected for even if it's a minute, a second. Everyone will be affected. So don't think only weak people get affected because strong people get affected.
Oh, 100%. Look at all like the top end athletes that come out and say stuff. Do you know what I mean? Tyson Fury's a great one.
Yeah, massive.
For me, my body does reflect how I feel mentally as well.
Yeah.
I remember the penny dropping for me when I was at my heaviest. I was just over 17.2, and it was the same weight that AJ weighed in for a world title fight against Joseph Parker, I think it was. And like seeing those numbers, I was like, wow, like I'm 5'8". Do you know what I mean? Like I should never be that big.
He's a foot taller than you. It's one of them, but like obviously you can't put it down to numbers too. Like some people's genetics are.
Yeah,
like
100%.
You've just got.
I think the worst part for me is I was in such good shape. Maybe 2 years before that. Do you know what I mean? And then lockdown didn't do me any favors.
No.
All I did was eat and drink.
I think most people did that first one because it was, we've got 3 weeks. 3 weeks to do what we want. 3 months.
I'll just play on my PlayStation and get pissed every night.
Exactly. But yeah, like, I'm glad we've covered mental health, and especially like just the last one more time, we are here if you need a chat.
100%.
No matter what time of day it is, who you are, where you are.
It's such a big deal for men, especially as well. Like anyone can be affected by it, but especially young men. Like there is big.
Yeah, like we don't just cut men's hair; we do cut women's hair.
Yeah.
And they speak about it more openly than us, which is it's a shame that men can't, because we do have this persona of we're the alpha male.
Yeah.
No, like women speak about it. Why can't we?
Feelings aren't a weak thing anyway. No. I think you're a stronger person if you can express your feelings.
Yeah, you are. There's no point in sitting in a corner hiding it. So yeah, but nice little spin off there.
Yeah.
So
it's something that needed to be spoken about anyway. I think personally. So
yeah, I think that wraps up episode 3.
Yeah.
Nice and short.
Unfortunately, a short one, but blame the guest. But honestly, like if there is any any guests that you want to see on, literally just let us know, because I know a lot of people have been calling out for a guest, and it's not as if we've not tried.
No, we have got them lined up. We've got handfuls of people lined up.
Yeah.
It's just timing, getting it right bearing in mind
also we're listening to the people, innit?
Yeah, we are listening. We are one of the perfect examples of we listen to people more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
Like we've got the hair, like we spoke about S26 before. We've listened to the people. The hair cares listen to people. The podcasters listening to the people. So 100%. Yeah. Other than that, leave it in the comments. If not, DM us.
Yeah.
We'll reply to you straight away in there.
I would just like to say before we end though, like the support, not just for the pod, for the clothing, but just for the shop in general recently has been unreal. Like I'm actually kind of lost for words on how good the support has been pretty much for the last year nearly now.
It's hard because we try to say thank you for everything, but some of the stuff on Instagram, bearing in mind we both have over 5 Instagram accounts to run. Mm-hmm. So please, if we do miss a message and it's a late reply, we do appreciate it.
Yeah.
No matter if it's a share, if it's a like, if it's a comment, we do appreciate everything. We do apologise in advance because
you can't reply to everything straight away.
No, it's not that. In case we miss something too, we do appreciate it all. No. Definitely behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, we
can't do it without people. You can't do it without people.
Yeah.
And that's why I'm so appreciative, because without people, I wouldn't be in the position that I'm in now.
No. None of us. We both wouldn't. So.
Good shit.
So episode 3 wrapped up. Links down below if you're on YouTube, Spotify. They're on our main page.
Drop us a follow if you're on Spotify. Also, leave us a 5-star rating because that actually helps massively. Yes. It helps push the podcast further.
Definitely. Also, pass the pod on to one of your mates.
Yeah.
Like, bearing in mind, we're only 3 episodes in, we're still learning.
Yeah.
We're always going to learn, but pass the pod on. Who else can you get involved? We had, Jack Brown the other day. Apparently he was in the gym when he told us he was listening to the pod. He could only do 10 minutes on the treadmill. Listen to a full episode on the treadmill.
It's mad, that, isn't it?
It's bonkers.
Just taking his mind off what he was actually doing.
Helped
him do pretty much an hour of exercise.
Yeah, pass it on to your mates and love you for all your support.
Yeah. Appreciate you all.
Safe.
Yeah, of course.